Hey folks, welcome to PlayBranson, the show about the shows where you get to know Branson's entertainers better. I'm your host, Chris Meyer, and on today's show, I have Maggie Campbell, who's with Rick Thomas's Mansion of Dreams show. It's over at the Mickey Gilley Grand Shanghai Theater. Now, today's episode is brought to you by ibranson.com. It's the place where you can plan your entire Branson vacation, so be sure to visit ibranson.com. Now, here's the deal. If you're thinking about bringing a group to Branson, I've got a great resource for you. It's the Ozark Trails magazine. In fact, this is the 50th edition of that magazine, and it was started by Bud Lynn years ago here in Ozark Mountain Country to try and bring groups to Branson. And so if you're thinking about bringing a group, maybe it's a family reunion, a veterans reunion, sports teams, or a motor coach group, you need this magazine because it shares a lot about the Ozark Mountain area. Go to ozarktrailsmagazine.com. You should be able to go there, fill out some information, and somebody will send you one of these magazines. Now, here's the deal. If you're looking for who's playing in Branson tonight or what attractions are open, you can now go to the vacationchannel.com website and see Branson's show and attraction schedules. So be sure to click on the schedule button in the top right-hand corner if we can help you figure out who's playing when here in Branson. We'll be back with dancer Maggie Campbell in just a moment. Have you seen our new Play Branson magazine? Well, if you want to know more about Branson's shows, attractions, golf, the lakes, and more, you need to get the Play Branson magazine. It's free. It's located all over town in racks, so be sure to pick up a Play Branson magazine. Hey folks, welcome to Play Branson. On today's show, I have Maggie Campbell, who's a dancer at Rick Thomas's Mansion of Dreams. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you back. It's been a couple of years since you've been on the show.
Happy to be back.
Yeah. So tell people, every so often we love to have dancers on the show. And so tell people about your entertainment story. Like, how did you get into this business?
Yeah, I started dancing when I was about 3 years old. I started dancing in Harrison, where I'm from, and then as I got
Goblins.
Go Gobs, that's right.
Goblins.
Go Gobs.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. So.
Yeah, as I got a little bit older, I kind of outgrew my dance studio there and started taking dance classes up here in Branson, actually. The studio I went to was Midwest Dance Revolution. She's not here anymore. She's in Nixa, but she used to do pro classes really, really late in the evenings for all the professional dancers in town. So I grew up getting to kind of interact with these professional dancers from a really young age. So I kind of knew for a long time that that's really what I wanted to do. I really wanted to be on stage in Branson. And yeah, the year after I graduated high school, I started performing professionally. It's like dream come true immediately. I just felt so like blessed to be able to go right into it.
Yeah. So how long have you been performing in Branson now?
I started performing in Branson in 2017.
Wow.
So
yeah, I mean,
that's
like 8 years.
That's 8 years, yeah.
You seem so young.
I know. I just turned 27.
Yeah.
Yesterday, actually, 2 days ago.
So when you're going to dance school, like, are you learning all types of dance? What does that look like?
Yeah, it depends on the studio you go to. So when I took dance when I was little in Harrison, I did ballet, jazz, tap, clogging, kind of like the bass line. And then when I went to Branson, I took all kinds of things. I took ballet, jazz, contemporary, acrobatics, clogging, musical theater, a little bit of everything. Just she wanted her dancers to all be very well-rounded, and to take any classes, you had to at least take one ballet class a week. So I took, I think, 3 ballet classes a week, and then everything else. The only thing I never really did was hip hop. I'm not a hip hopper.
Not a hip hopper.
No, not my thing.
Okay. And so in the show today, I want to talk more about the show, but what kind of dance are you doing in the show? Yeah,
it's probably mostly kind of jazz, I would say, if we were going to categorize it. Jazz, a little bit of like ballroom here and there because Rick has a long history in ballroom dancing, so there's a little bit of ballroom thrown in here and there, but for the most part, I'd say it's kind of jazz.
Yeah. So do you live in Branson now, or do you still live in Harrison? Or?
I live in Branson. I moved up here about 5 years ago, kind of when I started doing Rick's show. I moved up here with my boyfriend, who is also in Rick's show.
Yeah.
So we lived together just right outside of Branson, yeah.
Yeah. And so a lot of times people don't realize there are young entertainers in Branson, and you're a perfect example of that. And so What advice would you have for somebody that is young that wants to be in the entertainment business?
There's a lot of actually young entertainers in Branson. If you really start to go to the shows and watch, you'll see all kinds of young people. I would say when I was younger, at least, you have these big dreams. You want to do all these things that may feel like unattainable. But you just have to go for it. You have to put yourself out there. You can't be afraid to go for it. You're going to audition, you're going to get told no, or you're going to audition, get told no again, but eventually you'll get told yes, or you'll get constructive criticism on how to be better, to book a show. So to all the young girls who want to perform, I would say you just have to go for it. Yeah. Put yourself out there, and you never know until you try. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to get told no.
Yeah. So did you get told no in very many auditions, or did you go your first audition, you got a job, or how did that work?
Yeah, I've been told no a couple times. I mean, I think everybody gets told no at least, once or twice in their days. But the way I look at it is when you're told no, it's just to open a better door for a better opportunity to arise. Because, if I would have taken some of these opportunities that I've said no a couple of times as well, actually, being asked to do shows, I've said no. So if I wouldn't have said no then, or if I wouldn't have gotten told no, another time, I wouldn't be where I am today. Because most of the time when you're in a show in Branson, you're pretty much in it until you don't want to be anymore, unless you do something to get fired. But so if those things wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't be with the people I'm around.
Yeah. I'm guessing if you're in a show as a dancer, you're in pretty darn good shape. And so if you're dancing in the show, you're probably not going to get out of shape.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't do a whole lot of working out outside of the show, because it's enough dancing to keep me going through the week that I don't really need to do much else, which I think is what a lot of dancers in town would tell you too.
Yeah.
That the shows keep them in good shape.
So now, when you're not in the show, you have time to do other stuff.
I do.
So tell people what you do outside of the show time.
I'm a licensed esthetician. I passed my aesthetics tests last year in the fall. So now I work at a spa in Branson, and I do aesthetics. So I do facials, lashes, eyebrows, massage, whole 9 yards, all that kind of stuff. If I'm not doing a show, you'll find me at the spa usually.
Yeah. So if someone needs some work done on them, you can help.
Come see me, yeah.
Yeah. And where is that at? Can you tell us where it's at?
I'm at Aspire Day Spa, which is on, I think it's Wintergreen Road. It's the road that runs right alongside 65 over here by like the big Walmart, Target, and all that kind of stuff. There's a little strip of businesses kind of all in one building, and we're located there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. So we know that a lot of our entertainers do other things throughout the day, because they're not working 8 hours a day entertaining. And so there you go, folks. You learned something new here. We're going to stop right here, and we're going to come back and talk more about the Mansion of Dreams. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
It's historic downtown Branson, and we're putting the band back together.
We got a full tank of gas. We're on the trolley. It's light out, and we're wearing sunglasses. Get it.
Right on in to historic downtown Branson.
Historic downtown Branson is fun for everyone.
Hi, everybody. This is Tony Orlando, and welcome back to downtown Branson, the best.
In downtown Branson, you are part of the show.
In historic downtown Branson, Missouri, the beat goes on.
Here's the story that began right here in downtown Branson.
This is where it all began, an American tradition, preserved and proud, where the stars shine day and night. Historic downtown Branson is the spot to stay, play, shop, and dine. A step back into simpler times, where you can take a moment and enjoy it all. Nearly 150 years ago, Branson started right here along the White River, later transformed into the beautiful Lake Taneycomo. Today, downtown Branson is a hub of retail experiences, delicious dining, and activities for all ages. Easily found along walkable streets with plenty of free parking, or ride on the free downtown trolley. Sparky, the downtown trolley, will get you anywhere you need to go in the downtown area. Climb aboard at any stop, completely free, and you'll travel the streets in style. Whether you're looking for a new addition to your wardrobe, a souvenir of your Branson trip, or the perfect piece for your home, historic downtown has it all. There's nothing like the thrill of searching for that hidden gem. Vintage classics, custom handmade goods for every taste, rich authentic crafts, one of a kind with an artisan touch. Take home these brush strokes to adorn your walls, the skill of a craftsman who brings art to life. Historic downtown Branson is sure to please all appetites. From grandma's home cooking to tastes from all over the world, there are choices throughout the area. Whether you're looking for a quick bite on the go, a hearty breakfast, or a full-course dinner, you'll find it all downtown. Plus, you'll find treats along the way. Piles of candy, specialty ice cream. Perk up with your favorite cup of coffee. You can stay right here in the heart of it all with several lodging options. From hotels with amenities to cozy boutique stays, you'll be able to walk out your door and onto our streets. Historic downtown Branson has experiences and activities for everyone, including a classic railway sightseeing tour or the historic Owen Theater, built in 1936. Step back in time and see the history of Branson at our free Centennial Museum. Walk our streets, climb aboard Sparky the Trolley, and visit an all-new past in historic downtown Branson.
Hey folks, welcome back to PlayBranson. We're here with Maggie Campbell, who's an entertainer dancer over at the Mansion of Dreams, which is a production of Rick Thomas. And tell people about this show. Like, if they've never seen it, what are they going to get?
You're going to get magic, you're going to get comedy, you're going to get, Rick's life story kind of all in a show. I mean, Rick does a really good job about telling his story and including members of his family and all of his illusions. Everything that Rick does is very much from the heart. So you're going to get, you're going to learn a lot about him. You're going to see a lot of really amazing magic, and you're going to get a lot of good laughs too. He's a very good storyteller. He's a very, very good entertainer. He's really good at drawing the audience in. You're going to feel like you're a part of the show. Hopefully even feel like a part of the family by the time you leave. That's kind of the whole idea of Mansion of Dreams.
Yeah, and so Rick's been over there for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And you're not always in Branson, and so sometimes you guys take the show on the road. Talk a little bit about that.
So actually this year, in February, we went to England, which was really cool. We actually performed at the Blackpool Magic Convention, which is the biggest magic convention in the world. So we're surrounded by, the world's biggest magicians, illusionists, ventriloquists, anything in kind of the magic realm. Everybody's there. We actually closed out the convention. We were the kind of final show there, and it was an amazing experience. I mean, it was a lot of work, but what we were able to produce, especially coming, from a different country, it takes a lot of work to get everything over there. What we were able to pull off was incredible. The show was amazing. The people loved it. It was just an awesome opportunity, and it was so cool that we got to go to England. Like, I've never been to England before until that, so that was really cool to experience the culture, and you had to do some magic for people from all over the world. Yeah.
So besides dancing, do you get in any of these contraptions and get torn apart or what?
Yeah, I get cut in half. That's what I do in the show in Branson right now. Get chopped in half.
Chopped in half. Yep. Okay. Now, I have been on stage when I think at one point, it's not, sometimes he puts things in and takes things out.
Around every year.
But he used to have the audience get on stage and, someone would get in the box and they would get cut in half.
That's the one I do. Yeah.
Okay.
People come on stage and stand there right there while he's doing it.
And I'm just like, it's every time I've seen it, it's blown me away.
I know, it's amazing. Well, because you're right there looking at it, and it's still like,
it's like, how does he do
how's
this?
This happening? Yeah.
How does he do this?
Exactly.
So Rick has gotten Entertainer of the Year several times, I think, in Branson.
Oh yeah.
And so his wife is also in the show, right?
Yeah,
so
she's wonderful.
Is she your choreographer, or how does that all work?
Yeah, she's choreographed some of the show. Some of the show was choreographed by his choreographer when he was in Vegas. So, but she's done some of it. She's a dance captain. She's just everything you could possibly, ask for. She's amazing. I love her so much. We're very close, and I appreciate everything that she does for everybody in the show. I mean, she kind of holds us all together.
Holds it all together. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
So. And then is there another dancer or two besides you then as well?
So it's me and then his wife Tara, and then Megan is the other girl dancer in the show. And then we've got Griffin, who's a tech, and also my boyfriend. And then Lucas, he's a dancer, but he also is a tech. And then Frank, the light and sound guy, and then of course Rick. That's it. We have a nice little small cast.
Yeah, but incredible magic.
Yes.
And
hopefully you won't see anything else like it around here.
Yeah. And so how many years has Rick been performing? Any idea?
I I do know how long he's been doing shows. He's been doing shows for 45 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a long time, and you can tell by watching him. I mean, he's so fluid. He's so good at what he's at. He's worked so hard his whole life to have like what he has now, and it's really special to be able to be a part of it. Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah. Any upcoming tours overseas that you know of that are coming?
Not that I know of at the moment. We just went on a big tour this year. Besides England, during April and May, we were pretty much gone the whole time, touring all over the country. And then we've been back in Branson. We'll be in Branson through the rest of the year. Next year, I don't know. We might be going somewhere to see what the year holds. I'm not sure. Not sure yet what our plans are for next year. I know we'll be in Vegas next year.
There we go. So, and I know Rick does do the touring. So if somebody can't see him in Branson, then they sometimes can see him other places, whether it's the United States or overseas. And so I love that because that just exposes Branson to more people. Hopefully Rick's telling people he's in Branson.
He does talk about Branson. And if you do want to ever see him on any tour dates, just go to his website and he's got everything listed, the dates, the location, all of that. And he does talk about Branson in the show. He talks about starting off in Vegas, and then he talks about where we're at now. I think that's like really special because it makes a lot of people realize, I would love to go to Branson, or, oh my gosh, I've been to Branson. I didn't know you were there, you know, all these things. So it is nice that he's kind of...
So tell people where he's at in Branson.
We're at the Grand Shanghai Theater. We're there 4 to 5 days a week, depending on the month, and we're going all the way through December 31st.
Yeah, and so the times, and I know it varies, but tell the people the times as well.
Yeah, we've got some 2 p.m. shows and some 7:30 shows. So right now, our schedule is Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. and Tuesday, Wednesday at 7:30. September and October kind of varies a little bit, and then November, December go back to kind of the same, except I think we only have 4 shows those months.
So in other words, check the schedules,
check the schedule, go to the website.
Go to the website because there are different days that some days he's in the afternoon and some days he's in the evening. And Rick also has now got a radio show on Saturday mornings too.
He does. It's a blast. He's so fun to listen to. He's so funny, and he's comes across the most random and interesting facts that I've ever heard. I don't know where he gets these from, but I've done the show with him one time actually on the radio, and it was a blast. So much fun.
Is it 100.1? Is that what it is?
100.1, I think.
Is what it is on Saturday mornings?
Yeah, Saturday mornings.
So anyway, once again, you could go to probably his website and figure that out as well.
Or his Facebook page.
Yeah.
He posts all about it.
So is it rickthomas.com?
I think so. Yeah, that's terrible to know that. Yeah, I think it's brickthomas.com.
Yeah, I think it is.
You can also go to the Grand Shanghai Theater's website, and it'll show our schedule in Branson. But to see his schedule all over the world, you go to his website.
Yep. Okay. Did we miss anything? No?
I don't think so.
Okay, folks, here's the deal. If you like magic, go check out the Mansion of Dreams. You'll see Maggie dancing in there. You'll see her get sawed in half, it sounds like. And she comes back. I don't know how they do that.
Somehow, every day.
Yeah.
Haven't left me in pieces yet.
And so go check it out. Rick is a world-class entertainer, and you're going to be blown away by the tricks he does. I've seen the show several times. It's awesome. So throw a little magic in that vacation. I think you'll be glad you did.
Absolutely.
And you'll be like, how did they do that?
Be blown away.
Yep. So Maggie, thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate
folks,
it.
we'll be back in just a second to wrap the show up. Who is playing in Branson tonight? Go to thevacationchannel.com to see Branson's latest show and attraction schedules. It's your source for everything to do in Branson. Hey folks, welcome back to the show. We've been talking to Maggie Campbell, and you can find Maggie in Rick Thomas's Mansion of Dreams show over at the Mickey Gilley Grand Shanghai Theater. Now it's located at 3455 West 76 Country Music Boulevard. And you'll find their shows typically Tuesday and Wednesdays at 7:30, Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. However, check the schedule because there are dates that they are not exactly like that. Now, if you need help booking tickets for the Mansion of Dreams show or any other show or attraction in Branson, be sure to call the folks at iBranson at 877-ENTERTAIN, or you can go online to ibranson.com to start planning your vacation to Branson. If you're looking for a specific entertainer, you might be able to find it in our archives. Be sure to check out our PlayBranson episodes on social media on Facebook or YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at PlayBranson. You can also find us on thevacationchannel.com. PlayBranson.com. Be sure to see some live entertainment this week. Go see a show. That's it for today. We'll see you here next week on Play Branson.